Good afternoon, West Ham fans. Rush to the West Ham Network. Hope you're safe and well. It's Halloween. Ooh. Where's this one? There he is. Nicholas Fulkrug, bottom right. I hope everyone is safe and well, if not a bit wet at the moment. God, those poor trick-or-treaters are going to be absolutely soaked tonight. What a Rush of the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. Busy day already. We spoke about the Lucas Paqueta FA hearing findings. What a load of crap that was. We had the Nuno Espirito Santos press conference, which I thought was really good, actually. I quite enjoy his press conferences. And now it's the world famous Hammers Headlines in association with the KUMB.com boys. Check them out in the description below. Lots of stuff to talk about. Some transfer rumours, some financial stuff, and we've signed another academy player to a long-term deal. Let's start. We are getting close to my lists being built. I might start it probably next week, beginning of November. But according to reports, West Ham are reportedly in the mix for a bargain January deal. Mr. Sullivan's eyes will be lit up as Red Bull Salzburg and Mali midfielder Mamadou Diaby enters the sights of West Ham. We know the Central Park has been a problem. We bought the likes of Magas and Fernandez, but at the moment it seems that, and according to Nuno, they haven't quite found the right setup yet. We know he's dropped JWP. We know we've obviously got Freddie Potts in there as well. He's played Andy Irvine, Thomas Souček. But according to reports, West Ham reportedly put themselves in contention to sign Diaby. Yes, Diaby, that's it, from RB Salzburg. According to the article in Africa Foot, yesterday, the 22-year-old Malian is also in the crosshairs of Lyon and Slavia Prague. The latter, of course, being the club where we signed Souček, Soufal, and Diouf from. So, apparently Salzburg are reportedly willing to consider offers in the region of just £4.3 million. He describes himself as an athlete and a battler, two attributes that will obviously appeal to someone like Nuno and to West Ham as well, while the Red Bull Salzburg website call him a genuine or capable of offering quality in possession and a terrific work ethic off the ball. I mean, to be honest, sounds like a ticket. Get him in. I don't know, actually. Let me just check. Have Mali qualified for the AFCONs? Because no point really buying them. Well, no, there's a point buying them, but are Mali in the AFCONs for 2025? I would think yes. So we'll buy him, but he won't be available until probably looking at they might they probably might qualify out of Group A. They have Morocco, Zambia, and Comoros. Comoros? I've never heard of Comoros. What's that? It's obviously a country that's changed name. There you go. We'll wait and see. All action. Who knows? Another option for January, apparently, according to reports, is could be Mainoo. We have suggested that Joshua Zirkzee is someone of interest on a loan deal, and so is Kobbie Mainoo. At the moment, Ruben Amorim said no. Ruben Amorim has said no. Doesn't want to get rid of him, but of course he'll say that. They're looking at trying to find the right solution for their midfield, and Kobbie in a World Cup year probably needs some minutes. A loan deal, I wouldn't mind that. Don't know if you admire that. It's good. I've always liked Mainoo, to be honest. And so, it does seem. Although, to be honest, I think we've got the right players in midfield. We just got to play them. I think Fernandez and Magassa as a 2 with Paqueta as a 10 just seems too obvious. And if Magassa's not who we think is who he is, then play Potts and Fernandez, because I think Potts has got it. Or you play double pivot of Potts and Magassa in some games. I don't think we need another midfielder, but hey, I suppose Magassa back to a centre half, which is where he's played some of his football as well, and that opens up that midfield and gives you another player on the left to play in the defence potentially. We are in shit creek without a paddle at the moment, and an interesting article by Kieran Maguire in the Times reveals the the impact of a potential relegation, not to West Ham, but to the taxpayer. Now, the British taxpayer will face a bill of a further £2 million if West Ham are relegated. So that's why everyone needs to be behind us, so it saves the taxpayer money. Under the terms of the 99-year lease from playing at London Stadium, West Ham pay an annual rent now of around £4 million, and that will be halved due to us dropping into the Championship. Now, I'm not saying we're going to drop into the Championship. I'm just saying that will be the economic impact. Now, £2 million, 2.5, that's what we paid 10 years ago when we started the move across. I swear it was, and then it's gradually gone up. But yes, according to Kieran Maguire, the most recent accounts for the year ending March 2024 showed an operating loss of £20.9 million in public money. Given the small amount of rent that West Ham pays, it doesn't cover the operating costs at all, or even a tenth of the operating. Well, that's the losses more than anything. Yeah, interesting. Interesting what happens, but it's interesting how they are now talking about, the impacts, not just on West Ham, we do pay as well. But we'll wait and see. We've got a long season ahead of us, guys, haven't we? Maybe it all kickstarts on Sunday. Maybe, baby. One person who will still be at West Ham for the next few years is this man, Preston Fearon. Preston has signed a new contract at the club, an extended contract, which keeps him at the club until 2028, having just signed a pro deal last year for his first professional deal. In the last 12 months, he's gone from the 18s to 21s, captained the 18s to Premier League Cup glory, won the Dylan Tombides Award, won the Doris Bell Award, made his debut for the first team in the pre-season against Man United, scored his first goals in the 5-1 win over MK Dons in the 𝗪𝗧𝗛 Trophy, and he's played every game, started every game for the under-21 squad this season, who have just lost one of their last 9 games, as well as reaching the 𝗪𝗪𝗛 Trophy knockout for the second time in 3 years. He signed the contract with Kenny Brown and Mark Noble were both there. Mark said of him, he was a fantastic player. His vision is second to none. He knows his pass. He's athletic and a very clever player and a very, very good player. And anyone who watches the Academy show live on the West Ham Network every Monday at 6 p.m. will know all about Preston Fearon and all that stuff. So it's great that we've tied down now. That's the 4th player we've tied down to a long-term contract in the Academy in the last week. 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗪 to a 5+1. We've got, actually no, it's 5th, sorry. 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗪 a 5+1. I think 𝗟𝗑𝗓 is a 5+1. Kante for a 6-year deal. Josh Landers another few years added to his, another 3 or 4 years on top of his, and now Preston another 3 years on him. That's 5 players who could make a very big impact on West Ham squad in the years to come. Anyway, apart from that, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Don't forget to check out leeds@mamabrand.com for latest news, reviews, and opinions. And I'll see you guys on the flippity flop. Much love. Happy Halloween.